بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضى. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده ربي لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. أما بعد, we thank Allah. We praise Him a praise that's suitable for His greatness and His supremacy. And we thank Him for the countless favors He has bestowed upon us. The greatest of them, without doubt, is the ni'mah of Islam. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has provided us this opportunity to study this language. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His aid and success, that we are able to study Arabic proficiently, that we learn it with proficiency. Now, before we begin, after thanking Allah, I must thank everybody that aided in this great project, from aiding with editing the book and formatting the book, with the website, with the emails, and all other things. Brothers pointed out mistakes in the book that need to be corrected. There's probably more mistakes that need to be corrected. We strive for perfection. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to aid us, and perfection is for Allah. This class is in Arabic. This book here is Al-Mubadi Al-Mufida fi Ta'allumi Al-Lugha Al-Arabiya. It's the beneficial fundamentals in learning the Arabic language. Now, as we go on and as we study, you're going to come to an understanding of what it means to learn Arabic. Now, before you study, some might think that many think that it's just memorizing vocabulary words, but that's not how Arabic is learned. No. So before we start, I want to let everybody know, I want you all to be well aware that we're taking a long route. There's no quick thing about this. There's nothing quick about it. It's not appropriate to ask, when are we going to finish the book? Even when you finish this book, you have to go to another book. It's no rush. So everybody calm down. There's no rush. We're learning with proficiency. In Arabic, there is no 200 verbs or 300 words that you could buy in a book, and that's going to have you understanding Arabic. That's not true. That's not true. Now, there's no such thing when you're learning Arabic as deen words, religious words, that if you get them, you will understand the Quran and Sunnah. That's not true. You need to learn Arabic from A to Z, all of it. No. Arabic is not the type of language where you just learn vocabulary words. You have to have practical sentences. So before we start, I want you all to understand that Arabic is not like studying something that you just understand, like chemistry or physics, that you understand the class, and that's the end of it. It's not sufficient, barakallahu fikum, that you understand the class. So you have to read proficiently. Your articulation has to be up to par. Your writing has to be up to par, and your reading has to be up to par, and your understanding, all of that has to be up to par. Don't be pleased with strength in one thing and weakness in another. It's going to harm your development and your proficiency. Our class, barakallahu fikum, is going to have a routine that we're going to do all the time. I've been doing this for a long time. And there are classes of this book, and it's still online. I taught this book, the only time it was recorded, the first time, is 2014. The book, I actually finished the book in 2008. But before that, I was teaching the book. I compiled it in 2008. It was never recorded. It was recorded the first time in 2014, and those classes were put online, and they're still online. And the people were able to benefit from it by primarily hearing the students read and me correcting the students. They understood what level they had to be on. So it's very important that you all read. Now, The amount of participants we have right now are 100. The amount of participants that registered for the class is about 650. So a lot of them are going to be studying online, without joining us live. It's from all over the world. Like in India now, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Saudi Arabia is 4 o'clock in the morning. In Britain, it's about 12 o'clock at night. Some people get up, some people can't get up. So there's a lot of people that are going to be studying just from the video. When I say the video, it's just going to be the book. The whole book right now is online. And you brothers and sisters that are online, I encourage you all to be very patient. Be very patient. When somebody studies Arabic, they are often intimidated. They think that they can't do it. They have some kind of reluctance with them. They have some kind of fear, some anxiety. So I'm going to tell you, drop all that. But just work hard. Work hard. As you see, as we go through the class, Barakallahu Fikum, that basically my role is not just to explain things to you. I have to actually be there with you. So a physics teacher is not like a boxing coach. A boxing coach or a football coach, he doesn't just say, do that, and he sits back. He has to be out there on the field with them. A karate teacher he has to kick enough times. He has to grab the student's foot. He has to show them exactly how to do it. This is how Arabic is. I will be more like a coach because I have to go over it again. I have to have you repeat it again. I have to have you repeat it again. I have to read it over so that you can get it. I want the best top student. I might be hard on you. I'm not here like teaching a class where I have a salary and I work from 2 to 6 and whatever comes. No, it's not like that. We want the best. So you have to strive for the best. I'm more like a GPS. I'm just going to give you the directions. You have to do the knowledge. You are learning a brand new language. You're not learning vocabulary words. So it's going to take a lot of acclimation. You have a lot of things you have to get used to. Everything in the book is laid out. This book, before we get, we're going to try to make our class 40 minutes. So we're going to stop in a half hour and leave room for questions, particularly for those that are online. When our class, before we start, if our class is on apples, don't ask me about oranges. Don't ask me about oranges. Don't rush. We're going to get into each part as it comes. Okay. This book, I wrote it in the Maj. Why? When I got to the Maj, when I got to Yemen, I stayed in Sana'a, the capital city, for a whole year, and I studied Arabic. When I got to the Maj, there was no program there to study Arabic. You just had to rough it. They had books there. I saw a lot of people from America and from Britain packing their bags and leaving, but they were finding it difficult. It was so much that I said, I'm going to put something together for somebody who knows absolutely nothing about Arabic. And I found a lot of criticisms, a lot of shortcomings in the books that were available. So the books that are available, they kind of assume that the student knows something about Arabic. He knows a little something. So you may have in some books on the first story, future tense verbs. Like I didn't even learn the past tense verb. They throw you right in the middle of the ocean. Some of this. It's intimidating. Like, how am I going to understand this? So this is why this book was put together. It is very meticulous in the chapters, in the process, in the developmental process of the chapters. So when we do our pronouns, we're going to do one pronoun at a time. For example, as we're going to start today, there are 12 pronouns. Now, we're going to study one, and then we're going to do 2 more. When we do 2 more, we're only going to have 3. And then we're going to increase 2 more. We're just going to have those 5. I'm not going to bring pronoun number 11 and number 12 and mix it up. We're just going to go increase, and nothing is going to come that you don't know. So with that, we're going to start today. The only prerequisite for this class is that you know how to read. It doesn't necessitate that you know how to read with tajweed, no. What the rules of recitation, but you have to know the fatha, kasra, the dhamma, the shadda, the sukoon. You have to know what's a mud and what's not elongation, what is elongation, the basic reading. If you have trouble reading, your reading is going to improve. We're going to take our time. We're going to take our time, and you're going to work every day. I have one rule in my class. There's no stutter. When you have to read your sentences, you have to read it perfectly. That's what I require. There's no half-stepping. You have to do your job. So when you come to class every day, you will have homework, and you will have to read your sentences out loud. I do not accept stuttering. So you have to go home and you have to review. The sentences are easy. You're going to have 24 hours to review 9 sentences, not 50, not 40 sentences, 9 sentences, 10 sentences, 15 sentences. That's your job. That's your job. That's on you. You're going to come back and it's going to be perfect. Perfection is for Allah, but when we're reaching for the stars and we fall short, we be with the clouds. We're doing good. So we're reaching for the stars. No stuttering. When your turn comes, don't stutter. I want you to look at that sentence, aim, and then shoot. Don't start shooting before you aim. Don't come and go, use of it. No. Look, get good aim, shoot one time, read it. What's important is fluency and smoothness. Speed is not a benefit in it. I can talk fast right now if I talk fast, but there's no benefit in talking fast. You understand what I'm saying, Idris? Is there any benefit in talking fast? There's no benefit in talking fast. But when you take your time and it's clear and it's fluent, that's the point. Fast is not what is demanded or even preferred, but it has to be fluent, has to be smooth. That's what we want. Right? So you brothers and sisters that are online, you are going to listen, and you are going to read while everybody else is reading. You're going to read while everybody else is reading. We're going to start off. I'm going to read first, and you all are going to read together after me. You think it's easy? Come tomorrow. No study. No. Some of you have studied. Many people have studied Arabic. They studied this book. They studied that book. They went through this book. They went through that book, but they're not proficient. No. Because many of the books leave loopholes. They leave loopholes. And one of the major reasons I wrote this book is because many people jump to studying the rules of grammar in Nahu, and that is not how you study Arabic. Studying Nahu is for people who understand Arabic. That's why the book is written in Arabic. Now, these Arabs that speak Arabic here, they don't know Nahu, but they speak Arabic. And they have to learn to say, when do you say Muslimun and when do you say Muslimin? They have to learn that. Now, when do you say Muhammadun or Muhammadan or Muhammadin? They have to learn that. That's what that is. But you have to learn Muhammad. You're on the level of learning Muhammad. How you say yakhruju or yakhruja or yakhruj. That's not what has to do with the ending of the word. You have to learn the word yakhruj. You just have to learn the word. That's where we're at. So you all have your books, and some people that are studying online, they have the screen that's in front of them. Now, it's much better to have the book, and only the black and white is available now. The color should be here very soon. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Nahnu fi as-safha al-thaminiyah ashar. We're on page number 18. Page number 18. Al-thamina ashar. الدرس الأول. الدرس الأول. ما معنى هذا? What does that mean, يا غالب? الدرس الأول. The first lesson. الدرس means the lesson. Al-awwal means the first. So, barakallahu fikum, you brothers and sisters that are online, this area that's on the side of your book, if you need to have a pencil and you need to write words, you want to write it on the side. You can take your pencil and write it on the side. If you need to know these words, you want to write that on the side. If anybody has a question, ask your question. Or anything that means anything. Well, this first thing here, where it says ad-dars al-awwal, the first lesson. This is the first lesson. It says ad-dama'ir. Ad-dama'ir. Ma ma'na hada? What does that mean? The pronouns. The pronouns. This is the first thing that somebody needs to know when they're learning Arabic. Our book is the beneficial fundamentals in learning Arabic. These are the fundamentals. You can't just jump off and start learning trees and start learning these different words and start learning. But no, the basic fundamentals, the beneficial fundamentals, the first thing that you need to know is pronouns. Now, there are 12 pronouns. As we go, it's going to come out. After that, barakallahu fikum, what does it say after that? It says al-damir al-mufrad. Al-damir al-mufrad. Masmuk ya akhi. What is your name?
Kazi.
Kaji. What does this mean? What does this mean, al-damir al-mufrad?
Not familiar with.
No problem. Wasim, what does that mean? Al-damir al-mufrad. What does that mean? Masmuk ya akhi. What's your name?
Abdullah.
Abdullah. What does that mean? Al-damir al-mufrad. Tayyib ya Abdul Sabur, what does that mean?
Singular pronoun.
Singular pronoun. So dama'ir is plural. Dama'ir means pronouns. The singular is damir. Damir is one pronoun. Okay? Yeah, Harun, you with me? Dama'ir is plural. Pronoun is plural. The singular of that word is damir. Singular pronoun. Okay, what pronoun are we going to start with? We're going to start with damir al-mufrad, the singular pronouns. Pronouns, it could be plural, it could be dual. But we're starting with al-mufrad, meaning singular pronoun. The singular pronoun. Right. This first chapter, what's the first chapter of the book about? Al-dama'ir. This whole chapter is about pronouns. The first subtitle, the first section is about singular pronoun. The singular pronoun. It's written here. It says ana. Ana. This is our lesson for today. Ana. Harun. Ma ma'ana. Ma ma'ana means what does this mean? Ma ma'ana. Ana. What does ana mean? I. Ana means I. Now that you understand that ana means I. Now that you understand ana means I, look at this section right here. After that, it says right here, it says, Iqra wafham. Read and understand. Read and understand. Now that you understand that ana means I'm challenging your understanding. I'm going to challenge you. You want to study Arabic? I'm going to tell you ana means I, and I'm going to bring 9 sentences with this word ana, and I'm going to show you that you understand Arabic. I made this book for somebody who knows no Arabic. No Arabic. This is the first lesson that we have. Ana means I. Now I'm going to tell you, read and understand. Iqra wafham. This is a lesson in the book that repeats itself in every chapter. When I tell you that something means something, that a word has a meaning, you're going to read these sentences and use your imagination and your ingenuity. And you're going to use your mind and you're going to try to extract the correct meaning. Not a meaning, the correct meaning. We're going to read these 9 sentences, and then you're going to repeat after me after each sentence, and then we're going to come back to the top, and we're going to see who understood correctly. Right? Right. You all repeat after me together. Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullahi. Brothers and sisters online, you all are repeating after me. Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullahi. أنا عائشة بنت عبد الله. أنا عائشة بنت عبد الله. أنا مسلم. أنا مسلم. Think about what you're reading. Think about it. You have to articulate it, but I want you to think. I'm reading each sentence 2 times. أنا مسلمة. أنا مسلمة. أنا من أمريكا. أنا من أمريكا. أنا في المسجد. أنا في المسجد. This you see this lamb that's at the beginning of this word? Go out of your way and make it clear. Exaggerate. Don't say fil masjidi. Fil. Exaggerate that. أنا في المسجد. أنا طالب من مكة. أنا طالب من مكة. أنا طالبة من مصر. أنا طالبة من مصر. You all look at your books. Look at your book. Read from your book. Learn to read. Don't just repeat after me. Look at your book. We're going to read this in 2 parts. قال الله أنا الله رب العالمين. قال الله أنا الله رب العالمين. Okay, let's go back to the top. عندك يا غالب. أنا محمد بن عبد الله. Say the sentence and translate.
أنا محمد ابن عبد الله. I am Muhammad, the son of Abdullah.
I am Muhammad, the son of Abdullah. That's what the first sentence means. Everybody understood that? What's your name, Akhi? Abdul-Rahman. That's clear. أنا محمد ابن عبد الله. I am Muhammad, the son of Abdullah. طيب عندك يا عبد القدوس عبد الستير. أنا عائشة بنت عبد الله. What does that mean? بنت عبد الله. I am Aisha, the daughter of Abdullah. I am Aisha, the daughter of Abdullah. Ibn means son, bint means daughter. But many of us are familiar with these words. Do you know anybody named Muhammad ibn Abdullah? Anybody by that name? Who? The Messenger of Allah. You know anybody named by the name of Aisha bint Abdullah? The Prophet's wife's name is Aisha. Her father's name is Abu Bakr. What's his name? Abu Bakr's name? And that's why I put these 2 names there. This is the Prophet's name, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Aisha is his wife. Her name is Aisha bint Abdullah. Abu Bakr, that's a kunya. His name was Abdullah ibn Abi Quhafa. His name was Abdullah ibn Uthman, Abu Bakr. His father's name was Uthman. طيب عندك يا وسيم. أنا مسلم. عفوا Isa. أنا مسلم. Read it and tell me what it means.
أنا مسلم. I am a Muslim.
I am a Muslim. I am a Muslim. طيب يا وسيم. أنا مسلمة.
I'm Muslim, bro.
I'm a Muslim. That's the way a female says it. It's feminine. It means I am a Muslim, but it's feminine for a woman. Kaji, that's your name?
Kazi.
Kaji. Kaji. Ana min America. Read that sentence and explain it to me.
أنا من أمريكا. I'm from America.
I am from America. So there's little words that are within the meaning. I am from, doesn't mean I from America. No, I am from America. Ana min. Min means from. Min means from. Ana min America. Hayab Abdullah. Ana fil masjidi.
أنا في المسجد. And that means I am in the masjid.
I am in the masjid. I am in the masjid. Hayab. Now we're going to take one point up from today, and everybody's going to straighten up their tongue from today. It's not the masjid, it's the masjid. Americans say masjid like they're from Texas. Okay? It's not the masjid.
Masjid.
It's masjid. It's not hajj. It's hajj. I went to hajj. It's not hajj. It's hajj. It's not the masjid. No, don't anybody in my class say the masjid. It's the masjid. Al masjid. Right? Ana fil masjidi. I am in the masjid. Fi means in. Min means from. Fi means in. Okay. Ta'ab Abdul Sabor. Ana talibun min Makkah.
أنا طالب من مكة. I am a student from Mecca.
I'm a student from Mecca. Now listen up here. This dhamma, this tanween at the end, talibun, don't make it long and say anna talibun. Don't elongate. Talibun. Bun. Bun. No, don't make it long. Talibun. Muslimun. No, muslimun. Muslimatun. No, muslimatun. Muslimun. Talibun. Talibatun. Don't elongate it. Ayab. Tayyib ya Harun, the next one is in you, on you. Ana talibatun min Misr.
أنا طالبة من مصر.
Don't say talibatun, say talibatun.
أنا طالبة من مصر.
Now, what does that mean? Hold on. You said that this means I'm a student from Mecca. Talib is a student. Talib is a student. Now, so you have to write this on the side. Right on the side. So what does this one mean, Harun? Ana talibatun min Misr.
I am a student from Egypt, feminine.
I'm a student from Egypt, and it's feminine. Talibun is a male student. Talibatun is a female student. Muslim is a Muslim man. Muslimatun, that's a female. Tayyib. Tayyib ya Mahmoud. Read that last sentence.
الله أنا الله رب العالمين.
Okay. In our class, don't say an Allah. Say an Allahu. Say Mekkata. Say Abdullahi. Say the whole thing. I want to hear that last syllable, that last particle of Dhamma. Don't stop on it. And just from the bab of habit. I want you to get habituated to that. Read that one more time.
قال الله أنا الله.
No, don't say Ana Allah. Anal.
أنا
Anallahu.
أنا الله رب العالمين.
What does that mean? Anallahu.
I'm Allah.
I am Allah. Allah uses this pronoun for himself in his book. Anallahu. I am Allah. Rabbul Alameen. Allah of the world. Tayyib ya Abdul-Rahman. I want you to go back to the top. Read 3 sentences. First 3. No, and Muhammad ibn Abdullah. That's good. Again.
أنا محمد بن عبد الله. أنا عائشة بنت عبد الله. أنا مسلم.
Now, when it has a tanween, I have to hear the noon. Ana Muslimun. Don't say Ana Musliman. Ana Musliman. From day one, your articulation has to be on point. Don't say Ana Musliman. Ana Muslimun. Ana Muslimatun. That noon, that's a tanween. I have to hear it. Read that one more time.
أنا مسلم.
Good. Good. 3 sentences, Yunus.
أنا مسلمة.
Muslimatun.
مسلمة.
Okay. Read that one more time.
أنا مسلمة.
Muslimatun. Now you have that. That's small. Here, take this here. That's all. Look at the page that we're on. Because there's a question on there. This I went out my way to make sure all the fathers and the cursors and the dhammas they're in their right place. Take advantage of it. Okay.
أنا مسلمة.
Okay, now we want to make that a little more smoother. Okay.
أنا مسلمة.
Now you can't stop in the middle. Ana muslimatun.
أنا مسلمة.
Good. Okay, now I'm being harsh on you. Don't say muslima. Muslimatun. They say muslima. Muslimatun. Muslimatun.
أنا مسلمة.
Good. Okay, after that.
أنا من أمريكا.
Good. One more time.
أنا من أمريكا.
Good. One more sentence.
أنا في المسجد.
Okay, we want to take that fee straight to the line. Philly.
أنا في المسجد.
Okay, listen up, brothers. When the scene comes next to a gene, separate it. Don't say mez. Say masjid. Don't say mez. Mez. Now, make the scene by itself. Take your time. Masjid. You all are after me. Al masjid. Don't say masjid and don't say mez. Al masjid. And mez. I'll make that a D. That's from rushing to get to the gene, and you didn't really do the scene. Now, try that one more time. Ana fil masjidi.
أنا في المسجد.
طيب يا إبراهيم.
أنا طالب من مكة.
Right. You can stop. It's correct there to stop there, Mecca. You can stop there, or you can say Mecca.
Oh.
I prefer that, but it's both good. They're both correct. Okay.
أنا طالبة من مصر.
Good.
قال الله أنا الله رب العالمين.
طيب Isa. You got the first three.
أنا أنا محمد ابن عبد الله.
Okay, nice and smooth. Nice and أنا محمد ابن عبد الله.
أنا محمد ابن الله.
ابن عبد الله.
ابن عبد الله.
So if you have to stop in the middle, you're going to stop in the middle. أنا محمد ابن عبد الله. But it has to be smooth.
أنا محمد ابن عبد الله.
Okay, what's after that?
أنا عائشة.
أنا عائشة.
أنا عائشة بنت عبد الله.
Good.
أنا مسلم.
Good. Okay, Abba Idris. You're Abu Idris, right?
No.
Okay.
I ain't going to know. أنا مسلمة. أنا من أمريكا. أنا في المسجد.
Taib ya Ikhwa. I don't see any questions from anybody online. Now, and we have a couple of more minutes. I'm going to put you up to the test. أنا Abdul-Hakim وأنا من أمريكا. من أنت? Who are you? Say your name.
أنا عبد الصبور. أنا من أمريكا.
No stuttering.
أنا من
I'm putting you on the spot now. No stuttering. This is simple. You understand that, right? So understand it's just like 1/4 of our program. Understand? طيب يا عيسى. أنا Abdul-Hakim وأنا من أمريكا.
أنا عيسى وأنا من
أنا Abdul-Hakim وأنا في المسجد.
أنا غالب. أنا في المسجد.
وأنا في المسجد.
وأنا في المسجد.
أنا Abdul-Hakim وأنا في المسجد. Where are you? Where are you? وأنا في المسجد. Yeah, well, listen. When you're saying something and you know what you want to say, don't assume that the people you're talking to understands what you want to say. I say, أنا Abdul-Hakim وأنا في المسجد. You're like, what? What are you saying? أنا في المسجد. وأنا في المسجد. You're going to go out of your way and be articulate. You're going to start right now exaggerating, so it's going to come out clear. That's just the way you speak. You speak clear. Harun, أنا Abdul-Hakim وأنا طالب من مكة.
أنا هارون أنا طالب من
أنا طالب من مكة.
أنا طالب من مكة.
Say وأنا طالب من مكة.
وأنا طالب من مكة.
That's it. That's it. So listen to this. Listen. When I correct somebody and they get it on the third time, and I correct you and you get it on the third time, if you did it 30 times, that house will be straight, right? But that's why I'm not accepting no stuttering. No stuttering. Because I'm going to prove in class that when I correct you 2, 3, 4 times, it's straight. So when you go home, get it straight. Press it out. Press it out. Get the wrinkles out. So you're going to have to sit down. I'm going to discuss with you all your homework for tonight. You're going to sit down and you're going to say, you're not going to say, Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Ana Aisha bintu Abdullah, Ana Muslimun, Ana Muslimatun. La. You're going to say, Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Ana Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Ana Aisha bintu Abdullah, Ana Aisha bintu Abdullah. And on the third time, you're not going to look. You're going to read it 2 times looking. And the third time, you'll say, Ana Aisha bintu Abdullah. And you're going to go back and look and say, Ana Muslimun, Ana Musliman. And the third time, you're going to say, Ana Muslimun. Each sentence, you're going to read it 3 times. That's just your practice sentence. You think this is easy now? Okay, this is page 18. What about when you get to page 40? They're not going to be these simple sentences. So take advantage now to get strong. You're going to each one twice. That's part of your practice. But your real practice, after you do that 1 time, you're going to go from the top to the bottom 3 times, no stutter. If you stutter 1 time, you're going to start all over. But to get ready for it, you're going to do each one 3 times by itself. This is easy. But when you're ready for class, that means you went from the top to the bottom, from number 1 to number 9, 3 times with no stuttering. If you stuttered, you're going to start all over, and you're going to have more gusto and more harshness than I'm going to have over you. You're going to be more harsh on yourself than I am. Okay, we reached the 40-minute mark. This is our where we're going to stop at. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody online have any questions? Yeah, people still coming in. Yeah. Okay. Barakallahu fikum. Abdullah, how's everything? So listen, brothers and sisters online, you'll have work. We have a long way to go. So you just have to, like in the morning, you have to do some time. How you know if you did it good? It's smooth. That's it. And then later on, you have to do it 1 more time. So when you come to class, you're ready. When you come to class, you're ready. This is our lesson for the day. And this is how I come. So when we come back tomorrow, we're going to be on page 18. I'm starting right there. 4 sentences. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Everybody's going to read their 4 sentences. Then we're going to go page 19 to finish that. That's how our class is going to go until we finish the book. So when you start reaching for perfection now in articulation, I'm going to say it today. I want you to look. We have 24 chapters. I just want to look and see where you are when we finish chapter 9. Okay? When we finish chapter 9, that's over 800 sentences. And see how strong, how confident you are. So inshallah, we're going to stop here. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm just want to deal with our brothers and sisters online. Okay. Somebody has a question? If you can ask your question, Abdul-Hakim, Brother Jihad, just ask your question. Raise your hands. I'm still getting used to the things with the raise your hands. If anybody has a question, just ask. Let's see exactly what I do with the raise your hand. Hands up. 3 people have it. We all have to pardon me where it has raised, your hands are raised. We all have to pardon. Okay, No, if y'all could just write, I'm sorry, you all have to write the question. Hold on, let me see if I can unmute this. Yeah, if y'all could write these questions, it'll be very good.
I didn't see it, no.
Inshallah, we're going to stop here. And you all pardon me for inshallah, we're going to stop here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك